but I don't think it'll matter. He doesn't have any priority moves. We'll substitute here. Oh, you hate to see it. Yo, Eiscue. What's up, guys? It's Mrjamvad, and today we are back on the Pokemon Showdown server. And today we're going to be using a hyper offensive team in the OU tier. Welcome everybody who is new. I know I have a ton of you guys. And yeah, so we're back. So a couple updates. Draft. Your boy joined a draft league. So that'll be starting. It's scheduled to be I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but probably like early February, right? So that's happening. That's in the works. So stay tuned for that. The house tour has already started. Well, you know, the selection process has started. If you don't know what the house tour is, go in the Discord group. I've automated it now. Stayed up all night. And that brings me to another point that I'd like to mention today. That's the idea of posturing. I'm very careful about what I want to be careful about what I want to do. Like, that's why I'm always like asking myself over and over again, because I never want to posture. Like, I never want to give you guys disillusion and make you think I'm because I'm trying to do all this good for the community, it's completely selfless, or it's completely selfish. I just want to spew the truth. So, you know, the reason I'm just thinking about it is, like, you know, I was practicing today, and as I mentioned in a previous video, I was like, I'm about 50-60%, and I hopped on the ladder today. First game in my training process. I should have done this about 3 weeks ago. And, you know, if you want to know what the training process is, either schedule a one-on-one coaching session with me. No, it is not free. That's an hour long. Or you can go in the description and purchase the book. It is also in there. So that being said, I was rereading one of my chapters, and I'm like, you know, I can't be telling people the benefits of it if I'm not going to read my own stuff. So I went back and read the automatic information chapter, and it felt like I was reading it, like it was kind of cool. Like, you know, it was like, damn, like I wrote this is fucking profound what I wrote in this shit, but I'm reading it like it wasn't me who wrote it. And it just woke me up. I'm like, holy shit, the answer is to just follow the process. And I was talking to a coaching client last night about this, because he has the potential, but he was skipping steps, and like, you cannot skip the steps. Do not skip a step. All the steps are there for a reason. Everything massive macro is just a series of steps. I was saying that to him, and I'm like, I can't be a hypocrite. I gotta follow the steps. You've been procrastinating, Jam. You should have been back at 95%. You know, got to top number 1 on the ladder with the all, just to assure yourself you can, just to show, okay, you know, you're still at that level. That way you can speak with integrity, and that's where the posturing thought came from. Like, so I've been doing that. Learned so much, and it feels so good. It feels so good, and because of that reason, I'm going to be using an offensive team today. Offense requires very solid positioning, and if you don't know how to position, it's very likely versus a good player you won't win more often than you lose with offense. So yeah, I should say hyper offense, not just offense, hyper offense. So still so much for me to learn, and you know, I'm excited about that. Like, why is it that the oftentimes failure and not knowing something is something people fear? That's the only explanation for why you'd skip the process. You're after a particular feeling when you battle, right? So if you're after, say, the good feeling of winning, and then you lose, and you don't follow, you know, for all my coaching clients, you know, the next step after a battle, and then you don't do that step is because you're chasing a feeling, and you don't want to go into the pain of rewatching that loss. So if you're after a feeling, sometimes you just got to throw your feelings to the side and follow the process. And that's what I've been doing the past 2 hours, actually. I just sat down and decided, you know, no more procrastination. So let's see the results, and if we don't play well enough, then we just need to get better. And that's all it is. Cycle that. So let's see. I don't remember this team. Saying Celtrox, Skill Swat. I'm assuming that's for Hat. You guys corrected me the fact that it's Hatterene. So this is Poltergeist is very deadly in this one, as is Como, more so Como than anything else. I don't know enough. Como, I'm looking to be the most likely. Muse throwaway. Grimmsnarl is not throwaway. Spirit Break actually goes a long way in this one. That's actually, I'm not gonna play Grimmsnarl traditionally. And Eiscue obviously is our win con. We always gonna try to win with that bad boy, as Poltergeist still exists. So Como first, Poltergeist second, Bisharp maybe fifth. That being said, conditions we need to be met for Como is chip on Mandibuzz. We can do this by, don't really have anything to force a chip. Bisharp, perhaps. So let's get this party started. We have to leave Grimmsnarl because Gengar is such a problem. If you let Gengar there, it put me in a really bad position. So I don't mind Clef coming out because then it allows Mew to come in. We get to find out his set as he is red card. Oh wow, I didn't know I was a red card. This can be bad, depends. I'm gonna Stealth Rock here on the off chance that it is not choice, as he goes into his Gengar. We're gonna find out a bit about this Gengar here. This is interesting, right? Because so what I'll do is go Bisharp here. I know he won't Focus Blast, and I know he won't go for. I was weary of that if he Sludge Wave there. That's something I didn't want to deal with. This allows me to position myself back to Grimmsnarl. So Conk comes in, which was obvious. It was either going to be Conk or Mandibuzz there. You want Grimmsnarl positioned well. And it's interesting listening to myself because I'm like, you know, my brain is trying to like process everything at once, but it just, I'm out of practice, so it literally can't. So now I'm in a phenomenal position because that Spirit Break at this point is amazing. Rotom is forced to take it, which allows Eiscue to be able to knock that out because my Eiscue setup fodder is likely going to be if I'm at full, because the thing about it is I have to belly drum, right? So if I'm at full, I might not be able to sweep with Eiscue, which is a damn shame. As right here, we're gonna go for the what am I trying to build up to? What don't I want to invite? So I'm gonna go for the Reflect here, as I'm assuming he's gonna go for the Volt Switch. He's actually going for the Nasty Plot. So I'll Light Screen here. I don't agree with the Nasty Plot because you know you always just lose to Como. Yeah, always. So Grimmsnarl far more important than anything else. So I guess he's gonna just overheat or he's gonna Volt Switch. So he Nasty Plots again. Because I still have Sash. What's his face? So very interesting. Very interesting indeed, as he's forced to go for the Shadow Ball here. I mean focus, well, he's forced to go for the Shadow Ball or Focus Blast. Now if he Focus Blasts, Bisharp is irrelevant. Not Bisharp is, yeah, Bisharp isn't as important is what I meant to say. I know I didn't mean to say irrelevant. So at this point, this is the moment, right? Because he's forced to go to Conk. I Sword Zance here, no drawback, right? He has two options. Actually, yeah, I'll Sword Zance here is confirmed to be, because yeah, he has two options. He either goes hard Mandibuzz, stays in to attack me, or goes hard Conkeldurr. The upside to going hard Mandibuzz is yes to defog, which gives me +4. And all my pieces are still intact. So we can go for Throat Chop here, because I don't want him to go to Rotom. Throat Chop easily gonna knock him out. So now that Mandibuzz is gone, because now what I can do is go to my Mew. I can get up Stealth Rocks and I can set back up because he's forced to Mach Punch. I could synchronize him, which would probably allow me to live, but that's not a priority right now. It's not a priority. Our priority to get, because if I kill skill swap there, he wouldn't be guts anymore. But again, that's not a priority. As what we're gonna do here is go for the reflect, and then we're gonna get poltergeist in and do poltergeist things. Because at this point with reflect up, anything else I go to is a done deal. As he drain punches. What's my speed tier? Yeah, I'll just spirit break here. A spirit break allows me to knock him out with Gengar afterwards. If he switches out, then it just drops a special attack of whatever he chooses to go to, right? Light screen, if he light screens, we've confirmed that Gengar's item is gone. I mean, the sash is gone. If it did pack a sash, it allows us to light screen here as he goes for the trick. Scarf, Light Clay. I've already gotten up my thing. Spirit Break. Okay, so I'm Scarf now. It's actually kind of nice. Now, obviously, I'm trying to get Poltergeist in so I can Shell Smash and Sweep. Like I have so many win cons that I don't have anything to sack. We'll just Spirit Break here. There's nothing he can go into, right? So he goes to Clefable. And we'll just go hard Poltergeist here. Yeah, he's gonna Moonblast and then Shell Smash, and then we sweep. Cause we ran light screen, so even if he Moonblasted there, Moonblast plus minus special attack plus all that couldn't do it kill him even after the drop. So he's forced to Moonblast here, hoping he gets the special attack drop. He doesn't get it, and that should be done dealio. Wow, he survived. That allows me to go for Giga Drain next. I don't know how he lived that. I don't know how he lived that. Poltergeist, aren't you supposed to be dumb strong? Well, actually no, because you know, Clef, Shadow Ball probably isn't a 2-hit KO. It's probably close, but it's not a 2-hit KO, which matters. And now Shadow Ball just dominates. So we set that up excellently, and I don't think I'd have been able to do that a couple of days ago. That's definitely a byproduct of me coming fresh off just practice. And again, if you're curious about what the method is, it's funny because I'm like, you know, I'm going to release one big vid on that maybe in the next month. I don't want to give an actual date because I have so much on my plate. In time, if you want it immediately, coaching session or a book. If you want to wait on that vid, it will be free. But I was thinking that, yo, I want to release a video, right? A video on just exactly how this is done. But before I can do that, I need to get back up to the utmost of skill to where I'm like 100% jam, and then I'll just give my focus. Then I'll have a full range of perspective, and I'll just be better on my phone. So, but yeah, so in this game, we not getting back up so we can start playing solid opponents. Yeah, so Grim Snarl. Let's see. So we have 4 sweeping options. So let's assess those before we determine which one we're gonna choose. So Poltergeist, incredibly lethal in this one. Incredibly lethal. Can Shell Smash versus Ferrothorn that's taunted and whittled. Actually, in fact, most of my mons destroy him except Bisharp. Bisharp, you know, for the Pissimian, and it can be Will-O-Wisp. But other than that, like Bisharp, Como does it, Poltergeist does it, Eiscue does it, which, you know, obviously I'm going to try to aim for because Eiscue is Eiscue. No priority, so definitely going to lean more to the Eiscue side. And for me to do that, I'm going to need to set up versus likely Excadrill on a belly drum. Bada bing, bada boom, but we need to ensure there are no rocks or up, anything like that. We need to be at the utmost of health. So now that being said, because I'm expecting worst case to be Dragapult lead. Pissimian lead doesn't bug me that much because of Spirit Break primarily. So him U-turning out here, we might be able to destroy him. This is one of my my team building what's his faces. This just dawned on me. It's one of my team building headmasters. So maybe he's testing out a team here to see how, you know, Pissimian is. So we're gonna do here is go to play with Rapid Spin when I don't have Actually, I don't want to do that. So what we're gonna do is go to Komo here, as he doubles out to Togekiss. Excellent, excellent. Togekiss doesn't have any way to boost its speed, so I'm not too concerned about that. So we're gonna go to Mew here, and if push comes to shove, I can taunt him. The Reflect is far more important, as again Eiscue has a very solid chance of sweeping. I just need to make sure all sashes, any kind of sash that he may have, is removed as he doubles to Dragapult. So unless the Dragapult has something that can touch Grimmsnarl, yeah, it's just a Dragapult. Hopefully no hacks. Excellent. As now, so if he's trying to hopefully prevent Eiscue from setting up, because you know that's what we're going for, I'm gonna need bands up. So trying to think what. So I light screen here. Drill likely to come in. I don't mind Drill as much. He could have also, well, this could potentially have Infiltrate. I want to be mindful of that. There's the Ferrothorn. Excelente. So I'll taunt it. Should attack me there. He should double switch out here, but Togekiss wasn't the mon he needed. So there's Stealth Rock here. That's the priority, and then we taunt. Light screen is up, so the Togekiss is even less useful, right? So there's the drill. And now it's and I 6 on with Poltergeist. So like, do I want to go Poltergeist first? Also destroy him with. Yeah, I'm on a sweep with Eiscue, so I'm gonna go Poltergeist because I get the speed boost. Then we Shadow Ball hard here. We're gonna keep Poltergeist around to prevent any kind of sashes being kept intact. Because if that Rotom is heavy duty boots but offensive, then, or if just heavy duty boots defensive, then that's not great for me. As this is excellent for Bisharp actually. Being able to Shadow Ball that away as he goes to the Togekiss. Let's see what he's gonna go for. Flamethrower, huh? So he has Flamethrower. Get red card. This is dope. Because now I'm pretty sure he gets swept by Como. Because I go Drill. I go Como. Throw Spray boost. Is there any downside to taunting here? No. So he goes for what's his face? That's fine. That's actually better if the Drill isn't choiced. Okay, so we taunt here. Just our best play. As he Leech Seeds and soundproof, bulletproof. Let's go Grimmsnarl here. Yeah, I figured. And here we reflect, taunt, reflect. Yeah, I want reflect up. So U-turns out. Because at this point, Drill is gonna try to spin. This is Specs. Man, I'm trying to win with Eiscue, which is fucking up my game. Because Eiscue is the hardest thing for me to win with. But that's obviously what we're trying to win with, right? Like that's the wave. You know what I'm saying? So he goes to Togekiss here. So just Spirit Break here. In hindsight, I should have I forgot that what's his face was faster than Togekiss. What's his face? Come on. It's a question of what, because I could have went Bisharp here, went to Bisharp, went for Iron Head. You go Bisharp here. I don't think I died a flamethrower. So he goes Rotom Heat. I think that's the game. What's this clanger? Which one? Let me make sure this is the right one. Yeah. So unless I'm missing something, this should be over. Man, Eiscue, dude, I needed you. I needed you, man. He played well. He played well, like very well, very well. I just came off training, so it's rough. It's gonna be a rough situation there. If he goes Ferrothorn first, that means he's just hoping that I'm not rocking a super effective move. Yeah, it's not the case, my guy. Sorry. And then Throat Spray increases it, so now there's just 0% chance of anything surviving a hit. You know, Rotom can't do damage. GG. But yeah, go to the academy, man. That dude is a beast in team building. Shout outs to Savoras. Not a bad player at all. I mean, I can beat any player on earth in singles. BGC, you boy needs time to learn, so that has nothing to do with him. Man, Eiscue, bro. This is definitely an Eiscueable game. All these damn Conkelders, man. I need, because I have to belly drum, which brings me really low. I'm probably just not using it the best as well. They see, for example, a game like this is Como fodder. Like, I drum and just, especially with Throat Spray, which allows this go down and reflect. You know what? I'm not even gonna play around. I'm gonna just try to Como slash Poltergeist. Poltergeist not so much because he has a Hydreigon. However, if I can force the Hydreigon to come in versus Grimmsnarl for some godforsaken reason, or come in versus Bisharp, then it's very likely that can be a possibility. So, on lead Grimmsnarl best, Grimmsnarl slash Mew. Now, the reason I don't want to lead with Mew is because the Hydreigon. Well, actually, I'm red card, so that doesn't apply. So yeah, so we're gonna sacrifice Mew, Grimmsnarl sack, then try to end this with Como as soon as possible. The reason Hydreigon won't work is because I'm packing red card and I'm packing taunt. So if he attacks me hard here, then that's dope, because then I get to, well, it depends. It depends on what I red card in, right? Preferably I'd want him to not knock out my Mew. Very surprised he led Hydreigon, considering Grimmsnarl is such a problem. Like, if I led Grimmsnarl Spirit Break, it's very difficult for him to deal with that. So he's Scarf. Hopefully no hacks here as we get rocks up. So the fact that he's Scarf means the Rotom is likely not. Yeah, I'll spike here. Nasty plots. So we'll taunt here to force the overheat. Since he Scarf Hydreigon, and then we found out that Clef doesn't die, it's gonna be a little trickier, as he he disconnected. I don't think he left though. I don't think he left though. If he goes to Seismitoad, your boy's going for that skill swap. Gonna get his health back, homie. Actually, no, I'm taunting and then going for skill swap on that young Scald. There's no benefit to me skill swapping this. So long term, just again, Como with screens up. Hydreigon can only Draco me. So with screens up, Como sweeps, especially with a Throat Spray. So he joined back as the Volt Switch is showing the Volt Switch. So Corviknight gets to come out. Could take advantage of this with Bisharp, but that's not the best use of my time, as we're going to taunt here. We're going to force these hazards on you. I'll put these hands on you. Put these hands on you. And I think after rocks, then the Corviknight dies to +2 flamethrower. Corviknight's bulky, man. It's bulky, so I would not be surprised if it easily chews on a boosted specialist, because Zacian takes it. So an invested Corviknight most certainly. As we're running Iron Head now. Hmm. Taunt. Taunt. That's 1 turn. Me living reflect is 2 turns. I'm trying to count the taunts. 1. Yeah, I'll have another 1 left. So the light screen here. He's smart to U-turn there. Problem with that is he can't stop me. Can't stop me. Cause I taunt here. Nah. Nah. I'm gonna hard switch to Como here. I'm surprised he double switched to the Corviknight. Very surprised by that as he defogs. I'm surprised he double switched to Corviknight there. That didn't really make sense. So because I could have just re-taunted you and then just set up. But as you can see, Flamethrower wasn't even a 2-hit KO. So now I'm playing without hazards. I can still win. I don't need hazards to sweep him. So we just Flamethrower spam here. We're just gonna have to play very well around the play well with Pulse to be. What am I saying? Why'd I turn into Tweety Bird? I mean the Porky Pigs. They just should Moonblast here. He's Spadef. I guess I never factored in that he could also not be Life Orb. So maybe I'm being a little too rash with me trying to sweep, because now I've played it like he's Life Orb. I assume this sets. Yeah, so we're free to just throw chop here. I don't know why he went Corviknight. Yeah, that's just not a good play, bro. Sorry, man. It's not a good play. I was expecting Seismitoad. Corviknight being gone matters. Here's the interesting thing about it too, right? Because of Eiscue's ability, I might not even need to necessarily drum. Because Poltergeist, if I play this well, like maybe trade Como for Poltergeist. I mean Como for damage on Clef. Poltergeist can pull this through, but I'm gonna need quite a few conditions met before that can be achieved. Quite a few. Clef hasn't taken set full damn near for death. So I definitely won't knock him out with Como. But if I'm behind light screen and I'm boosted, he's not gonna knock me out with Moonblast. I knock him out before he knocks me out. The only caveat is I have to ensure that. So he goes Bish. I mean he goes Seismitoad. Huh. I don't think I can afford to play with Poltergeist's Sash intact. Because he's gonna go for Earth Power here, obviously. So we're gonna go Poltergeist here. I don't think I can afford to play with his Sash intact. He actually goes for weakness, the weak armor thing. We're just gonna Giga Drain. Where's doubling the Grim Snarl on my play? Doubling the Grim Snarl allows me to go for the light screen as the Hydreigon goes for maybe U-turn. So light screen up, U-turn, he switches into whatever he's gonna switch into. If it's Conk, that's a problem. If I allow Hydreigon to come in now, he takes little to no damage from this. So I'm gonna double out to Grimmsnarl as he goes to Hydreigon as expected. It's a tough one. It's a tough one, especially if he U-turns here. I think if I reflect any U-turns, I'm solid. But if he light screen is what's most important right now. Light screen is definitely what's most important right now. I think he might fear a Thunder Wave. Doesn't fear the Thunder Wave, so he does U-turn. So I believe I could have gotten both screens there. I don't think I'd have died to that. Right, and now because Bisharp is under the screen and it's Spadef Clef, we force in the Conkeldurr here. Has to go to Conk. Oh, he goes Seismic. My man making plays. Should I have forced in the Conk? Nah. Poltergeist took. Yeah. Just go pull T. We don't die to Quake. Actually, we do die to Quake. Oh, is he toxic? That's not it. That's not the move. It's not the wave. That blows. It blows. It's a belly drum here. Is he toxic? That's actually the worst possible play he could have made, I think. No, I'm weak as shit. Well, hopefully this knocks him out. Oh, please, flinch, 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 flinch. Yes! Alright. Alright, nice, nice. I still don't think I can win because I haven't got ice faced. It's whack that you have to break it. So ice could crash again. Oh no, the boy has a protect. No. But Size Baton being gone, I don't think I can win this one. I have one more turn of light screen, which matters. Because I'm gonna go down on that turn. Because the conch isn't gonna get his boost, and I have one more turn of light screen. So this turn is gonna matter a lot. Depending on the mine he goes to, as he goes to conch. So it's gonna come down to nothing. Yeah, I don't think it matters what I do, because I lose health when I Clangorous Soul. Sure, I'm gonna get the boost, but I don't get the. Do I get this? Yeah, I get the special attack boost. So he's gonna hit me, but he's not boosted. So now he gets knocked out, and then he goes to Draco. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Actually, maybe not. Maybe not. If I, why would he switch? I was debating if I Clangorous Blazed again or whatever it's called, but I'll be too low because it takes your health. So this one was just well. He has all the right things. And I played very poorly in the beginning by not assuming that Clef was SPDEF. I don't think I've ever seen that. No, I did see. I saw one in a coaching session, actually yesterday. So I'm guessing the metagame is starting to evolve where Clef is not just life form. Bad assumption on my end. It worked in the previous game. Can't assume that in this one. Just had the man up and then probably had to throw a SQ earlier than I did. And it's interesting as well because when he switched Corviknight, he switched from Rotom to Corviknight. I mean, switch Rotom. If I stayed in there and screened again, I think I just won the game from there. So he did go back to Rotom, but again, it takes your health, so I don't think it matters. And Hydreigon being Choice Scarf definitely is gonna knock me out unless he misses here. Does not miss. Had he missed, I believe he lost. But yeah, at this point, he just goes to Conkeldurr, clicks, Mach Punch, yada yada yada. So that's gonna be game for that one. So the team did decently. I don't think I did it the best justice in the previous, like that last game. I probably could have played Grimmsnarl a lot better. I expected to sweep very quickly. Then assessing like Hydreigon being Scarf, so like something like Scarf Dragon is a problem for a build like this. Well, now I'm learning that in hindsight, because it's one of the few things that outspeeds Como. So something like Scarf Dragapult or Scarf Dragon would be problem. Dragon's because of its typing versus the Teapot. So if I Shell Smash, I can't kill it. So what I should have done instead, the approach I should have taken was more of a try to hit the Hydreigon, or well, that wouldn't have worked because it was SPDEF Clef, so it wouldn't have worked for Teapot to just try to sweep early. It might have been to my best interest to give up Como earlier to maim through a couple of members, so breaking through early with Como, but maybe that wouldn't work either. Trying to think, maybe Eiscue earlier, force a kill. Yeah, that was the sequence I should have went with. So it's not that I couldn't win that game. I don't think my sequencing was bad. So if I stop prioritize rather than trying to sweep late game with Eiscue, had I used it as a sacrificial lamb, that would have guaranteed removed a piece of his team. It might not even have lost me to Eiscue. So I belly drum. Let's say I had the hazards of belly drum versus the core. The core breaks my thing, forces a kill. He's forced to go to conk to mock, and at that point I can choose whether or not I want to go back to Grimsnarl, Mew, yada yada yada, or go hard to Poltergeist. Poltergeist at that point would have free reign to Shadow Ball, and then Mew wouldn't be dead because I wouldn't have just played it like I did. So definitely, matter of fact, let's grab one more. Let's see. I hope I face a Scarf Hydreigon in this one. Unfortunately, we don't. But we do face a Mandibuzz. It's not the same because I wanted to face the same thing. Because Mandibuzz, we faced a team very similar to this. In fact, no, it wasn't the same team. Actually, why am I mod joining? Have I been mod joining in my lives? That's such a habit now that I don't even think about it. So, in this one, which of my sweepers is most lethal? Flash Hand Dragon. I'd say Como again. I'd say Bisharp is a lot better in this one than it was in the previous games, particularly if I SD. If I SD and he defogs as well, then unless it's I'll have to find out early what the Dragapult is. That's the only caveat. But it is going to be very difficult for my opponent to prevail. Poltergeist needs this gone, and then it can pretty much do its thing from there. Grimmsnarl, though, could have T-Way. So definitely Como or Bisharp being primary. Eiscue, we're going to play Eiscue like we should have in this last game. Rather than have it sweep, have it be the sacrificial lamb that removes a couple members of his team. Belly drumming versus Ferrothorn. So Grimmsnarl only offensive threat would be Gengar versus a Grimmsnarl, but Gengar on lead is problematic. Grimmsnarl being withered would be open up Dragapult. Does that matter? Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is lead with my Poltergeist here. The only lead choice that would be problematic for me would be a lead Dragapult that has to be U-turn though. If he's U-turn, I'm open to. I don't want my Sash thrown away here, because one of two things are gonna happen here. He's gonna go to Mandibuzz, or he's gonna show me that he's U-turns. The fact that he didn't implies that he's definitely at least not U-turn specs. I'm still not sure of what it's gonna be, but it's definitely not U-turn specs at the very least. So the most threatening thing he could have to coming at me would be this Gengar, and it's just the most threatening thing to my team. Period. So he goes for Toxic. Toxic. Let's see. So because of his ability, so this is where we were talking about how about. Actually, no, I could have went Bisharp there. I forgot I had a Bisharp. I think it can be the same principle here, unless one of them is Scarf. That's the only way. So we'll substitute here. I don't know if Ice Face gets broken by substitute. No. Okay, excellent. So we get to Belly Drum here. Because we wanted to I just want to make sure that I got my form. Oh fuck. Oh no, I'm not fast enough. Thought I got my speed boost there. But I don't think it'll matter. It doesn't have any priority moves. We'll substitute here. Oh, you hate to see it. Yo, Eiscue, are you telling me? Are you telling me this is how we're gonna prevail? Oh, you can't even kill flinches, man. Whack, Eiscue, very much whack, very whack. But he's maxed defense. How you gonna take a +6 Icicle Crash? That ain't even right. So we're gonna see what his Scarfer is here, because only a Scarfer can come in on me. But only a Scarf Dragapult could do it. So let's see. It could be Scarf Gengar. Both can miss. Oh no! But again, it was a sacrificial lamb. Man, that's fucking whack. Hopefully he goes size. If he goes Seismitoad, then I'll ice. That's whack, bro. That Curse Body was mad whack. Oh, I forgot this shit got fast. Yeah, your boy is zooming right now. So Grim Snarl, I mean, I can't touch it. I won't waste this. So we're gonna go Mew here. It's one of the few mods that cannot be OHKO'd by anything as he sucker punches. Why didn't you do that last time? Oh yeah, he said he forgot it was fast. So he probably was Scarf Gengar. So I skill swap here. Skill swap Prankster. Prankster is synchronized. Nah, we'll just rocks here. There's no point. As he goes Dragapult. And this is not bad for me, as I believe now. Is there any drawback to going Grim? Nah, because even if he's sub, we taunt, right? So Spirit Break here. Because he might be sub Hex. If he's sub Hex, right, okay, there it is. So the fact that he's sub Hex means that Bisharp is going to have to struggle with this. Taunt here. If he goes hard, Mandibuzz, right, I figured that. And now, do I Spirit Break on the Mandibuzz switch? Or do I Light Screen? I think me Light Screening is a guaranteed win. I think. Yeah. I'll go Bish. It's SD. It's up to him though if he's gonna go for could go hard. Like goes Mandy. As we just go for Iron Head here, which opens up Poltergeist. He does have Sucker Punch though, so not the best. He's max defense. We're gonna Iron Head again here as we get the roll on that one. That was huge. That was huge. That's what she said, by the way. But we already identified that Bisharp was a massive problem in this game. I wasn't sure of the sequencing because we just don't have enough information. As he's gonna give me Dragapult. Obvious Whiffs coming out. No surprise there. But at this point, you know, Bisharp is gonna do its thing. Como is gonna do its thing. Seismitoad comes out. It's not gonna do its thing because I'm not gonna allow it. I'm not gonna allow it. As Eiscue, you gonna get another kill, bro. So that's it doesn't matter if I get damage on this. So LG again for the utmost of damage as he goes for the knockout on my Eiscue. We're gonna go for Throat Chop here. He must have Earth Power over Earth. Oh, he only has Scald. That's why. Okay, so we get 2 Throat Chops here. He has Scald. That's why he's not going for any moves. Okay, so yeah, that's not enough. Throat Chop should stop Scald too. Throat Chop's doing 59. We have no reason not to Throat Chop. Surprised he protected because we very well could have SD'd again there. But it's doing 59, so yeah, it doesn't matter. But yeah, so we're gonna chop this man's throat unless he tries to go to Grimmsnarl, which quad resists, in which case it's not gonna take it well though, unless he's trying to stall, because I mean he can't knock me out. Yeah, he's trying to stall. But I know what I'll do. Shouldn't have protected there. I could SD again. Could have SD'd again there, which you don't want. That protecting doesn't, unless he's trying to protect his way into knocking me out with Grimmsnarl. That won't work though. Because Como O just wins at this point. But I mean, I respect the hustle. Like, I would have done the same thing. Like, nah, I wouldn't have. Like, it's a guaranteed loss. And at this point, he's going to try to sucker punch me. On the odd chance he's rocking Bulk Up, my best place to attack. Bisharp easily choose, and we're going to Iron Head for the KO. GG. So this was a much more convincing win as we learned from our previous mistakes. Yeah, that's how it should be done. You learn, got back in the ring, and it's significantly better. Used Eiscue better as well. So hopefully I'll enjoy it, and hopefully that was like a real world example of how things really should be done. Don't fear the loss. Just stepping stone. If you lost and it wasn't hacks, that means you just didn't do something well enough, or there's a problem with your team. But make sure you lose several games before you default to it being a problem with your team. because that can also be used as another excuse. Hey, if you've made it this far, gracias. This was an amazing life. I enjoyed myself thoroughly. I always enjoy Pokemon more when I feel like I'm at my best. And we're definitely getting there. So expect that version of Jam later this week as we're going to continue the practicing process. Pick up the book today, right now, to save yourself some time. Don't fumble around. And if you want to get a coaching session with me, hop in the Discord group, shoot me a message, Jam, it's a coaching session, trying to do that. And then I can see if I can schedule it because there are a ton of people. So I'll see if we can get something happening and then we can knock that out. But yeah, other than that, thank you for watching. You guys are amazing, truly. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.